move it even more because we don't need that much of the sidewall. We just want it kind of there. Just keep playing with it. Don't worry about being in the way of people. We're back, everybody. Sorry about the issues with audio, but I think you can hear Jessica Parrilla on the court. None too happy with herself right now. This has been a cagey game number 1, as it should be. Jessica Parrilla talking to herself. Vamos, she says. This would be a big win. She's the 12th seed. Went for the jam. Good idea. Didn't quite pull it off. She's the 12th seed. Mendez, the 5 seed. Well, I mentioned earlier this metal strip. If we take a look, you can see the metal strips going down the left and right corners. When the ball hits those metal strips, the ball changes. The ball bounces differently. I love it from Jessica Parrilla. I really like how she stepped in and hit that ball early. She caught Mendez out of position. A lot of players would have allowed that ball to bounce, and then they have to retreat. She attacked it, and she was rewarded. There's the jam. Didn't work, though. Came off into the middle. Mendez with an ace serve. 11 serving 8. Wow, what a backhand from Mendez. Parrilla says, I need a timeout. Probably a smart one. Mendez leads 12-8 with a crisp backhand winner. Well, we're here at the Sports Club in South Carolina. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. This is the round of 16s. We had a round of 32s earlier this morning. Plenty of drama there. Of course, you can go to our website, lprtour.com, to catch up with all the scores and information there. This is a Grand Slam, so there is a lot of money on the line for these players. Much more so than a Tier 1. Players last night had a banquet and talent show. Christina Amaya demonstrating she's not only talented on the court with her ukulele. Congratulations to her for winning the first title of the weekend. A little music going on in the background. This is going to be a party atmosphere this weekend. We have the disco, we have the lights. We certainly have some great entertainment on the court. Look at that from Jessica Parrilla. This time it's Mendez muttering to herself in the back. Parrilla took that timeout and came in and really started to put together a nice run, and what a way to hit that shot, forcing Mendez to take her timeout. She just walks out, sits down with her coach, doesn't say anything, just down to the bottom left of your screen. Sometimes that's good coaching. It's just, it literally is some time out. No conversation, just get ready for the return of serve. But here, meanwhile, she wants to stay on the court, keep that momentum. Well, if you're just joining us, thanks so much for joining us here at the Sweet Caroline Open. We had a few technical difficulties getting started, but I think we are making progress, and certainly these ladies are putting on a show for us this afternoon. We have more matches coming up this evening. This is our 3 p.m. match. We have a 4, 5, and 6 p.m., and then a 7 and 8 p.m. for doubles. Those will be quarterfinals this evening. Great reach, Mendez. Oh my goodness. The ball cracks on the right side. Mendez earned it by keeping the ball alive. I counted the number of taps Parrilla hit the back wall before she struck. 5 times she tapped that back glass. We'll see if it's a habit. She's really stepping in and hitting solid. Ten serving 12. 5 points away from this first game. Great get. Oh, look at those hands from Mendez. Beautiful flick of the wrist. Forehand pinch winner. Some scrappy play in the middle of that rally. It was a long rally. These two really working hard. Mendez sticking with this backhand serve. Can go down the line, can go cross court, Z, and jam.
After these incredible matches, we have Ronda Racing playing against Sucia Costa, Coloni Lawrence against Samantha Salas, Maria Jose Vargas and Sherry Lodge, Valeria Centellas against Nancy Enriquez.
Another excellent rally. She got it back. Too good from Jessica Parrilla. Both players had chances. That's usually the consequence of a rally. It was the Mexican who took advantage. These players battling for a spot in the quarterfinals. Just short. Good call from our official, Lexi York. Diving get, Parrilla. Too good for Mendez. Parrilla wants a skip. She's not going to get it. You can see the drama. Set up Mendez. Look at that from Parrilla. And this time it's Mendez who's screaming in frustration. She had that pinch. It was there. She just hit it about 9 inches high. This is fun. These two are really at it. JP on the camera controls, not allowed to commentate this afternoon. He was banished earlier when we had to switch our mixer. I'm sure we'll have him on later. Ooh! Boast winner from Mendez. Can't do it better than that. These two look tired. These two are working hard. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're watching. Oh, she got it. Oh, it stayed in. Oh my goodness. Mendez is smiling because that ball hit the very, very edge of the top of that 12-foot line. I have absolutely no idea what Jessica Parrilla is talking about, but she's very animated and the crowd are enjoying it. I hope you are too.
What's the benefit of being a ref in this tournament is you have a ticket raffle. So if you're refereeing right now, after you referee, you get your ticket, your raffle ticket for free.
Still 12-10. 10-12, sorry. Make that 11. Winner of this plays our match to the right, Aaron Rivera or Alexandra Herrera, both players from Mexico. Great serve. That's where Mendez wants a court hinder. She won't get it. And she's saying, look, it hit that metal. So there's some discussion going on with the referee about the court hinder, and our official York said, look, I saw the ball come straight out, and Mendez said straight out into the middle, into my chest, and so there was some discussion about that. But the call stands. There's no line judges for this match. And we continue. Point for Parrilla. Serving 12. First to 3 now. Game 1. Lots of drama already in this match. Lots of drama. These two have worked very, very hard, and psychologically it's going to be difficult for whoever claims or who loses this first game. Great shot, Mendez. She has an interesting little twist in her backhand. If you watch her backhand, watch it a few times, you'll see as she goes, just before she goes to swing, she turns her wrist slightly. It's a little hitch in her swing. She's so accustomed to doing it that it doesn't seem to affect it. You just wonder, though, that little added thing can make an error here and there. Set up. A rare mistake from Mendez. We haven't seen too many skips in this first game.
Excellent game for Alejandra Herrera. She moves to the next round. Alejandra Herrera. Rivera. Last game, Erin.
So, over to my right, I don't know if you heard on the speaker. Let's finish this point. Oh. Low percentage shot, Jessica Parrilla, which is why she's smiling as she walks back. She went for too much, and it cost her. Alexandra Herrera advances to face the winner of this match. Oh, wow. Jessica Parrilla. That wasn't the shot I would have hit. The hole down the line was open, but she knew what she was doing. That was too good. Timeout on the court taken by Mendez. It's her final timeout. It's 14-12. You wonder if it's too late. Not surprising, Jessica Parrilla stays on the court. Well, don't forget, we've got matches coming up all through today. Let me just run through some of these matchups. Longoria, Munoz, 6 p.m. Mejia, Amaya, 6 p.m. Mendez, Parrilla, you're watching. Herrera already overcame Rivera. And Salas Lawrence at 4 p.m. Acosta Rasic at 4 p.m. Enriquez Centellas at 5 p.m. Lots Vargas at 5 p.m. Schedule already posted on our Facebook page. Be sure to check it out. Hope you stick with us. This is our 3 p.m. match. 4 p.m. match coming up. Salas and Lawrence, Mexico, USA. So here we go. Game point number 1. Ooh, good serve. Skipped it. What did she do last time? She put that away. Timeout Mendez. Mendez got the error. Remember, it's first to 15. Win by 1. (13-14). Timeout, Parrilla. She's asking. She's saying, do I have a timeout? And the answer is no, you don't. So that's the correct way to do it. If Parrilla had walked out and said timeout, technical, -1 point, delay of game. So she did the right thing. Do I have any left? No, get back on the court. Okay. So she's back on. Mendez 2 points away. Close game number 1. Oh my goodness, didn't hit her. Set up. Straight down the line that time for Mendez. It cannot get closer than 14-14. Mendez has the advantage as the server. Looks to her coach, Carlos Cuadri, for some encouragement. Great serve. Set up. Diving get. Another. Too good. Look at the emotion from Mendez. The 5 seed claims game 1 over the 12 seed. 15-14. Well, players are going to take a 2-minute break. We certainly need a break here to recover from that one. Wow, what a game we've had. Don't go anywhere. Well, welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst joining you at the Sweet Caroline Open. What a game we've had. Mendez, the 5 seed, 15. Parrilla, the 12 seed, 14. Plenty of drama. One of the questions I saw in the chat box was, are we coming to New Orleans? Hey, we'll come anywhere where somebody is willing to put on a stop for these ladies. Just a couple weeks ago, we were in Davie, Florida for the very first time. What a great experience that was. I know JP sitting next to me was there commentating and nodding his head. This is such a unique event to be able to watch these ladies play live, and so to travel around not only the United States but also Mexico, Bolivia, and so on, and showcase these ladies is something special. Just to see players and fans come in and watch the professionals for the very first time. So you can write to us, go to lprtour.com and contact us through the website, Facebook, or Instagram. Somehow get in touch with us. Be happy to talk to you about how we can make that happen. Say thank you to everybody watching. Thank you for sharing the feed. Hope you're enjoying the action. We certainly are here. These two put on a real good battle. As also mentioned, once Mendez took her timeout, remember she was game point down, 12-14. She took the timeout, side out, 3 points. Game one. What a change in momentum. So now the question will be, can the 12 seed regroup? Can she continue this momentum? She doesn't need to change too much. Maybe a lower serve in that situation, but stick to the game plan. It was working. She was the one in the ascendancy. It just came down to a few unforced errors. Parrilla asking for a short serve. She'll complain if she loses it. This time it's Mendez who kind of looks back. I imagine both players would have appealed had the opportunity been available to them. Ooh, that was unusual. She did it again, stepping in to hit that and forcing another error. Really like that aggressiveness from Parrilla. Ace serve from the Mexican. Good start, 2-0. Mendez slowing down her opponent. And a backhand pinch winner. One area I think Mendez can really work on is that forehand. You'll see she scoops it a lot. Side out 2-1. Ooh, just made it. Bit of a frame, bit of a sidewall. But it's still a point. Nice hands from Mendez. Anticipated where Jessica Parrilla was going to hit it. Parrilla hit the forehand pinch. Mendez was already moving to that side. Flick of the wrist, side out. Diving get, no. Well, we have that little break. Question was, will we be at World Doubles? Not this year. I don't believe the LPRT will be attending that event. If you're interested in what events the LPRT have on their schedule, lprtour.com. You can see the schedule there. Herrera defeated Rivera 15-8, 15-1. She plays the winner. Big skip from Jessica Parrilla. Smart shot from Mendez. Caught Jessica Parrilla too far forward. Mendez was down 0-2, but now leads 4-3. Opportunity for 5. And there's the body language from the Mexican, frustrated. Confident forehand pinch winner from Parrilla. 3 serving 5. Standing over on this right side. Might squeeze one down the right side. And does, but it kicks out. It was too high. Again, Parrilla going for a little too much. She seems to be the more aggressive of the two players. Right now it's favoring Mendez. That was a good shot. Really stepped into that backhand. So she needs some free points. She has a great drive serve to the left side. Too good. Notice how Parrilla waited for the ball to drop, keeping Mendez stuck on the left side, opening up the right side to finish. Five serving 6. Set up. Smart. All square, 6-6. Just like game 1, back and forth it goes. This is excellent racquetball. Hope you're enjoying it. These two very tough competitors. Wow. Again, aggressive but effective. 3-shot rally. Mendez went cross court. Jessica Parrilla had nothing else on her mind but attack. She'll attack this one too. And she'll get another point on this forehand side. We might see a timeout from Mendez soon. Well, look at that. I called it. It happened. She must have been reading my lips. Timeout by Mendez. She trails 6, serving 8. Well, if you're interested in the schedule for the LPRT for the rest of the year, Boston Open will be our next stop on March 6th through 8th. That's a Tier 1. And then in April 17th through 19th, Battle at the Alamo in San Antonio. That's also a Tier 1. The Paulo Longoria Experience will be in Mexico, I believe Sonora, but that's yet to be confirmed. And that's May 29 through 31. And then we round out the season with the TeamRoot.com Classic, June 12th through 14th. That, ladies and gentlemen, a Super Max Slam. $60,000 in prize money. More than the U.S. Open for all combined, all divisions combined. Crazy. So I have no doubt that all of these ladies will be present for that tournament. It's going to be exciting. That'll be in Kansas City. So hope you stay with us through all those. And of course, as I said, interested in hosting one yourself, drop us a line. A little change up from Parrilla. Mendez, will she go down the line? Oh my goodness, Jessica Parrilla gives me a little look. She knows she had the opportunity. She had the easiest one. I just buried it into the floor. But look at that, timeout worked. Mendez back in the box. Side out. So a quick reminder of the schedule. Boston Open, March 6th through 8th. Battle at the Alamo, San Antonio, April 17th through 19th. Paulo Longoria Experience, Mexico, location to be determined, May 29 through 31st. And TeamRoot.com Classic, June 12th through 14th. 4 more stops on the schedule after this one. Not quite Mendez, got her racket on it. That's a great serve. And Parrilla did well. Sort of got away with it, though, because she hit it to the same side Mendez was. But it started with a really good serve. 9-6. I mentioned how important it was for her to not change too much. What a serve. And you see the frustration from Mendez. Second serve, 6-10. There's a rare skip from Mendez, unforced error. There's a free point for the Mexican Parrilla. They're so important. But she was punished that time. She tried to do the same thing, hit the sidewall, came into the middle, got caught too far forward. Easy pass for Mendez. Skip ball, 7-11. A reminder, Parrilla was leading 14-12 in game one if you're just joining us. And this time it's Parrilla who skips one. 8 serving 11, timeout this time by Jessica Parrilla. It's her first, so both players have had one of 2 possible timeouts. Over to my right, Ronda Rasic, Suzy Acosta currently on court. Suzy Acosta winning over Adriana Riveros. I'll try and get a update on the score. It's 1 serving 4. Rasic leads 4-1 in game 1. No stops in California this season. One of the questions that was asked. Of course, we'd love to be there. So you want to run a pro stop? Let us know. You want to sponsor the LPRT? Let us know. Mendez, of course, back in. She wants to maintain this momentum. Want to say thanks to our sponsors while we're at it. Gearbox Racquetball, Head and Pen, using the green ball on the LPRT. And also a local sponsor, Racket Therapy. And let's not forget the Sports Club. This is a really, really nice venue for racquetball. 4 courts in a row. 3 courts in a row, I can't count. But plenty of space behind the courts for all of us to watch. Really makes it fun for the audience because we can pack everybody in and make it a great atmosphere. Side out was earned following the timeout. Parrilla trying to slide in that drive serve to the right side. She's gotten 1 ace from it. Set up Mendez. Look at what Parrilla did. She stayed low, waited for the ball to drop, went cross court, fought to stay in that rally until she got the opportunity. 12 serving 8. You can see Jay Josie working on our camera too, which is misbehaving. Apologies for that. We're trying to get it fixed as quickly as possible. No frustration from Mendez. Another good serve. Great pickup, Parrilla. Another setup for Mendez. Ooh, Parrilla stepped into that backhand, but Mendez did exactly the same, just a little lower, which is why she's in the service box. 8-13, Parrilla 2 points away from a tiebreaker. Point. It's the forehand. That's what concerns me with Mendez. I mentioned it in game one. There's a lot of pulling up. There's a lot of scooping in that forehand. She holds the racket almost like a tennis player and has, I think we could say, an unusual swing for a racquetball player because of her experience with fronton, a sport very popular in Bolivia where she's originally from. Very successful fronton player, by the way. There's a great serve. There's the fist pump. There's game two. Just like that, we've got a tiebreaker. Jessica Parrilla worked very hard to stay in that second game. She lost the first 15-14. The question was, could she maintain that momentum and that self-belief? Absolutely she can. She wins the second 15-9. She'll be serving first in the tiebreaker. We'll take a short break. We'll regroup. It'll be first to 11. We'll win by 1. And welcome back, everybody, to the Sweet Caroline Open, our first scheduled match of the day to be streamed, and it's turned into quite a special match. If you're just joining us, Parrilla led 14-12 in game one. Mendez took a timeout and came back and won 3 points in a row. So 4 rallies won to claim it 15-14. Then Jessica Parrilla, she was down early in game two and then really raced away with it by standing over to this right side. But things are different in a tiebreaker. throw game 1 out the window, throw game 2 out the window. It's first to 11, win by 1, and Mendez starts it the better by earning the side out. Skip ball, Parrilla. So Mendez, 2 rallies, 1. Just short. Parrilla looks in hope. Lexi York, the official, sticks up 2 fingers and says second serve. It was close. Parrilla's forehand is, in my opinion, better than that of Mendez. Definitely more confident on that side. And so if I'm coaching Jessica Parrilla, keep the ball down the right side. You have the advantage. Until, of course, Mendez does that. A little loose serve from Parrilla, though. Came off the back wall. Mendez has been sticking with this backhand drive serve, trying to slide balls down the left side. Parrilla looking for the screen serve. She really cuts at it. Felipe Camacho, another player who tries this serve. And there's that push from Mendez on the forehand. I think she can do better than that. She's got to be more aggressive, more confident in her swing. I think that crossed the line. I think it's good. And she seems so much better on the backhand when she steps in and hits that ball. All square 1-1. Jessica Parrilla will want that one back. It looked a little nervous from both players in that rally. What a get. Ooh, I don't know. That was... And you can see Jessica Parrilla is not happy with that call. It was a stop play by Lexi York, our official. You can see having a conversation, but it was a generous call, maybe, in my opinion. I think they could have played through that, but there was no advantage, I feel, for either player, so these two smiling on the court. It's great to see how they play and compete against each other. Mendez leading 3-1. Set up. Great hands from Mendez to keep it alive, but not that time. You can hear Jessica Parrilla, vamos, she screams, pumping herself up. 1 serving 3 still. Oh, that's really good. Really good from Jessica Parrilla. Confident forehand. Both of these players playing extremely well, working very hard. Quick shout out to Cindy Tilbury, president of National Masters Racquetball Association, watching on. Thanks for the share. If you're over 40, be sure to check out NMRA. Participate in a tournament near you. They put on a great event. That's tough for Mendez. Wow. Parrilla looks disgusted as she walks back. Can't believe Mendez hit that. But again, I go back to that. Mendez seems so confident on that backhand side. 3-2. Tried to slide one in the right side, Mendez, almost. I'm guessing she'll switch to the backhand for the second serve. Error from Mendez off the back wall. Well, Parrilla wants a skip serve. And Mendez wants a skip serve, and she's not going to get it. It looked just like a normal second serve. Mendez went fishing in this occasion. Came up with nothing. Oh my goodness. Jessica Parrilla, you can't do it better. And there's the fist pump. Forehand pinch winner. She's hit so many forehand winners today. 3-3. She gets it. And again. It's difficult. The crowd love it. And it's taken by the Mexican. Applause around us. Everybody enjoying that rally. The exception being Natalia Mendez and Coach Carlos Cuadri. Huge point to break the deadlock at 3-3. Mendez keeps her composure, goes down the line with that forehand, side out. This is outstanding racquetball. These two have made very, very few unforced errors. Over to my right, Racich and Acosta will try and get a score update for you. There's that push again for Mendez, giving Parrilla a little bit more time, and there's the fist pump. Over to my right, Racich claimed the first against Suzy Acosta. She leads 5-1 in game 2. Great serve. Both of these players trying to control the middle of this court. Another really long rally. Holding my breath. Oh, it's again the Mexican who claims it. We might see, oh, Parrilla is looking for a towel break, but it looks like Mendez took a timeout first. I think the towel break is I'm tired, the floor needs cleaning. But Mendez is the one who takes the timeout. Well, what drama we've had today already. What a match this has turned out to be. Just a reminder, the only person in the quarterfinals so far, Alexandra Herrera defeating Erin Rivera 15-8, 15-1. She's going to play the winner of this match. Ongoing, we've already mentioned Racich and Acosta. The winner of that will take on our next stream match, Samantha Salas and Kalani Lawrence. Lawrence has really impressed this season, climbing up the rankings. Salas, I think she would admit, a mixed season so far. So definitely the opportunity for an upset from Lawrence. It just depends how Salas competes against the kind of change-up of Lawrence. Salas, we know, will bring everything every time. Lawrence, maybe a new opportunity for her to test herself against the world number 3. Coming up at 5, Nancy Enriquez, Valeria Centellas. Centellas was a surprise semifinalist 2 weeks ago in Florida. And the winner of that will take on the match between Cheryl Lotz and Maria Jose Vargas. So quite a matchup. On the top half of the draw, Paula Longoria will take on Carla Munoz. Montse Mejia will take on Cristina Amaya. That's 6 p.m. matches. All right, here we go. Jessica Parrilla demonstrates a backhand splat winner and takes a 2-point lead. 5 serving 3. But Mendez says, I can hit a pinch winner on the backhand side. Side out. 80 minutes we've been playing, or at least these ladies have been playing. We've been enjoying as spectators. They've given everything on this court. It's a grand slam, don't forget. A lot of prize money and a lot of ranking points on the line. Expect to see a lob serve down the left side. Loose return from Parrilla. And Mendez puts it away for a 3-shot rally. always find the feet position of Mendez on the drive serve interesting. She points to the back right corner. Another backhand pinch winner, and it's 5-5, all square. So Jessica Parrilla checking, do I have a timeout left? Do I have 2 timeouts? Yes, you do. She takes her first. We'll take a short break. We'll be back. It's 5-5. First to 11, win by 1. Well, just a reminder, at the conclusion of this match, we will get our next match on court, already behind schedule. Why? Because these ladies have really competed hard, and it's very, very close. Coming up next, Samantha Salas from Mexico. Elani Lawrence from the United States of America will be facing off in the round of 16. Really interested to see that matchup. Lawrence has made great strides this season, has gotten some marquee wins, and Salas' season has been a little choppy, so there's the potential for an upset. Salas, though, I'm sure she's intent on reclaiming her number 2 spot and even a number 1 spot. Vargas took over the 2 spot a few weeks ago. Skip ball, Parrilla. Point for Mendez. Oh my goodness, the footwork. You wonder about the fatigue. It was a big lunge from Parrilla. I like that she took it early. She's been very successful with that all match. But she lunged at that one. But it's the forehand that Parrilla has been winning with so far in this match. She showed it there. These two have had some really long rallies. We'll see where this serve goes. Slides it into the right. No call for short. And then the Mexican skipped it. Some errors starting to creep in. 7 serving 5. Well, a replay coming up. Oh, you can see the expression from Jessica Parrilla. She's begging, but I think the correct call was made by our official, Alexi York. I think Mendez could have definitely done better had Parrilla not been there. This time it's Mendez who makes the mistake. Definitely more mistakes in this tiebreaker than we've seen in games 1 and 2 combined. defense from Parrilla, but oh, there's another mistake from the Argentine player. The ball came way off the back wall, and Mendez just went for a little too much. You can definitely sense that there's a mental battle going on with these two players. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is the round of 16. Tiebreaker. First to 11, win by 1. Winner advances to play Alexandra Herrera. So no more sliding backhand down the line for Mendez. Going with a Nick lob this time, and it's a good one. But a little flick of the wrist from the Mexican player earns her the side out. And again, back and forth we go. It's gotten very, very quiet around us. How about that for a change-up? Jam serve. Good idea from Jessica Parrilla, because these two players have been on court a long time. Testing the footwork of Mendez earns the error. 7-7. And another error. Oh my goodness. This is tension. These players were not making mistakes like this an hour ago. You could just feel it all around us. Carlos Quadri looks at me, twitching in his chair. That's too good for Mendez. Shoulder high cross court winner. Carlos Quadri can barely watch. We've actually put a camera on him before. He's a great coach, a very genial individual, and he had a good laugh when we showed him the video. He certainly gets into it. Here we go, back to this sliding serve. And then we'll probably see a slider down the left side. But it wasn't good enough. Times like that, Jessica Parrilla is already moving over to that left side as Mendez goes to swing, because Mendez has consistently hit that as a second serve. So it might be worth just sliding one over to the right with a flick of the wrist. Might catch the Mexican out of position. Well, I don't know what the Mexican is appealing for. So Jessica Parrilla is saying that the ball hit Mendez on the way forward, and Mendez is like, well, check the ball. There's nothing on there. Players can appeal to each other to change the outcome of a call. She got it. She did. But not that time. Great effort. Mendez kept her composure. Have a little towel timeout. Just a reminder, I can't believe I'm saying this, 3 more singles matches and 2 more doubles matches coming up this evening. JP Edwards sitting to my left, itching to get on the mic. He'll have plenty of opportunity to do so this evening. Wow, if we have anything like this, we're going to be here all night long. You know what? That's fine with me. JP playing this evening, though, so we might have to sub you out, JP. Appreciate his willingness to be here and participate and help out, along with all the volunteers and staff. Of course, we should mention Jay Josie and who does all of the electronics. JTRB here this weekend as well. Thanks, JT. He's handling the scoreboard for me this afternoon. Always very active on social media with Racquetball. Mendez puts one down. She seems to have calmed down again. Takes the lead, 9-8. Parrilla says, okay, let's stop the momentum. I want a timeout this time. Should also mention our LPRT commissioner, TJ Bamba, who does so much work behind the scenes. And unless you've been involved in the LPRT, it's hard to describe the effort she puts in, not just at these tournaments, getting matches scheduled, sometimes having to referee, and all of the small things that go on into running a tournament, but also the stuff that happens outside of that, scheduling tournaments, negotiating with sponsors, doing social media, writing to the athletes, changing rules, working with the LPRT board. She does so much, and so if you do get a chance, send her a message, say thank you. If you see her in person, do the same, because she really does work so hard behind the scenes, and in many ways it's a thankless job, because she's the one who has to make big decisions and sometimes make the hard decisions that maybe a player doesn't like about the rules or something like that. Okay, here we go. Mendez 2 points away. She's the 5 seed. Parrilla, the 12 seed. Looking for the upset. She's been so close for the last 6-8 weeks of just breaking through. Can she do it here? She needs this side out so badly. Oh my goodness, it wasn't a great serve. Parrilla splinters match point. Set up. And forehand pinch winner. Mendez takes it just like that. Well, you can hear the applause. The applause coming from the fans around who enjoyed that match. I hope you did. An hour and a half, 90-minute match. Mendez, well, she was close to going out, but she really pulled it together. She was down. She made some mistakes in that tiebreaker, but gathered herself, pulled it together, advances to the quarterfinals tomorrow. So, more matches coming up. I already mentioned Samantha Salas, Kalani Lawrence, Mexico, United States, coming up on this court in a few minutes. Hope you don't go anywhere. We'll be back in about 15.